Hello and welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons, Planescape, Torment, the Enhanced Edition. When we last left off, we were captured. Oh no! Let's see here. Is there stuff? Ah, actual stuff. Ooh, heart charm. These are regular maces. Regular battle axe too. They could be cell fodder. Can we rest? It is too dangerous to rest in here. Nothing. Well, I mean... At least we've got some stuff. Yeah, I don't want to toss out my eyeball. The bored-looking were-rat seems to be glad of any excuse to alleviate the tedium. What do you want, meat? I just want to talk to you. He wants to talk, eh? Well, you got no conversation from old Raymond, that's for sure. Turns away from you. Fine, then. What do you want now, you addle cove? I want to talk about my options in leaving. You would, like? What makes you think it worth our while to disobey Montarock and risk the wrath of the rats, Promise that none will ever know what I've done, and perhaps promise some coin later? Think about it. I am clearly a danger to you, and yet I'm speaking to you as an equal. Do you really think these walls can hold me if I put my mind to it? I suggest, without threatening you, that's in your best interest to let me go. That sounds like a good way to do it. Never much cared for Mantarok's bossery anyway. He unlocks the door, opens it, and steps aside. Now get out of here before I pretend I don't see it no longer. Got it. Farewell.
Working on this thing. Doing well.
Huh.
Damn it. Pike's not working on this thing. Pike's not working on this thing. Pike's not working on this thing. What's up, Chief?
Oh, I want you to become a magical weapon.
Good as done.
Well... Okay. I was afraid of this. Because I don't want to fight all of the were-rats. They seem to be fine folk. Came to see you. Came to see me? And who sent you this fool's errand? No one. You're truly ignorant, huh? Clear as you come here on air. You shall not leave. What are you doing? Come from the buried village and was exploring? Yes, but there's nothing in this chamber pot worth scavenging. Nothing worthwhile, biped. The only excrement I see in our fair home is you! Yet I fear we must learn to live in this stench. You will never see the light of day again. What do you mean by that?
done.
Maybe I'm just gonna go over to the other place first and bandages, rags, commons. Who knows, rags might be useful for something. Let's see here. Yeah. I mean, if I had to fight in the dead nations, I don't mind killing some undead. Hi! Hagrim the Bleak, stop! Thou have come too far, traveler, trespassing into dead nations, realm of the Silent King! Wilt thou submit peacefully? Submit to what? 'Tis the will of the Silent King, and all who pass the gates into our nation to become prisoners in his lands. Wilt thou submit? This ain't good. Very well, I'll submit. Come then, we shall show thee to the chapel. Know this, thou shalt be free to wander these halls, but not to leave the catacombs. Thou shalt be a prisoner here until thy death. Should thou later arise as we have, thou shalt be free. Praise the Silent King, his will be done. Alright, let's do this.
Updated my journal.
Ah, another member of the living. Most are slain by the ghouls. This far in the catacombs. You are fortunate. You're Soigo from the mortuary. What are you doing here? Your memory has served you well. I am no longer stationed at the mortuary. Instead, I've become a missionary in these parts. Missionary? Yes, I came to these catacombs after hearing rumors of undead that were aware in these parts. I hope to save them. Save them? Yes, passion ties them to this false life. Hope I can teach them to forsake these passions and leave this false life behind and reach true death. Okay, where am I? You are in the catacombs of the dead nations. The guards brought you here. Well, I've been made a prisoner here. I do not know. Ask some of the citizens here. Where am I? Soigo, Factum of Dustman, a missionary in these parts. Gives half bow. What are the Dustmen doing here? I am the only one. I've come to these catacombs after hearing rumors of the undead were aware of these parts. All I wish to know, a moment of your time before you go. Do not attack any of the undead here in the catacombs. They will not harm you so long as you remain peaceful. Should you provide hostile, they will defend themselves, and there are many of them. Lastly, you may return here if you need to rest. Wait, we can rest now?
Updated my journal.
Of course, you shall be safe in this chamber while you rest. Thanks. Well, that's useful. I'm glad I got... Oh. I should have, learned more. And that's only fist attacks. Armor wouldn't be bad. I'd rather have shield, but... Anything, extra here? Not really. Ah, Cloak of Warding. Summons a magical cloak to force around the body to absorb damage. The spell creates a shield effect similar to the shield spell that offers 3 to 12 points of damage, plus 1 per level to caster. Once it absorbs this amount of damage, it shatters or powers down. The spell will also expire after 5 seconds per level. Okay, so it's only good for, like, a combat.
Alright.
Well, I will take a bunch of bandages. Ellen's slab apparently used as a bed. Looks to be a portion on the side that can be pried open. Leave. Save. LP 40. You're not going to be able to pry into Sorgo's things while he's around. You need some way to distract or lure him away from the area if you want to get in there. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. That is plenty of those. Where Red Skull? Man, they are ugly critters. Nothing here.
Failed. Opened. Open. Forced it.
And some junk. You know what? I'll take the junk, because, it's definitely useful getting in and out of Ragpicker's Square. Let's see. Pulpit is made of old wood, slowly falling apart by the damp air of the catacombs. Anything else around here? Not really. Hagrim the Bleak. Yeah.
Forced it.
Open.
Oh, Bone Jar? Nothing. No meat left on the bones of this ancient anime corpse. Only a few colored rags, which seem to serve more as decoration than clothing. Greetings. And greetings to thee. The thing's calm. Faraway voice echoes from within the skull, expelled with a cloud of dust. I had some questions. I shall answer what I can. Dust falls from the joints of the skeleton shot speak. Ask what thou will. I have more than enough time to speak with thee. Who inhabits this place? This place is the place of the undead, ruled by our silent king. There are zombies here, as well as ghouls. Further away in the catacombs to the east live cranium rats. Also, on occasion, one of the living, one such as thyself or Soego, ventures down here. Who is the silent king? Ah, Lord and Master. He is called the Silent King because he speaks only in times of dire need. Skeleton gesticulates as he speaks, old joints creaking and popping as it does. Ask Hargrim, our high priest, of him. He can tell thee more. Who else inhabits this place? Tell me of Soego. He's a missionary of sorts, a dustman who hopes to persuade us to surrender ourselves to the true death. He can be found wandering the chapel in the northern reaches of these cold, dusty howes. They may wish to speak with him thyself. Okay. Other questions? What are you doing out here? What do the living do in the world above? We go about our lives here, in quiet darkness. We work to protect our charges, the silent ones, from the depredation of others. Your charges. The silent ones, the dead who not but sleep. We protect them, and watch over them as they rest. Who would disturb them? Many. He ticks off on yellow, dust-covered finger bones as he speaks. Hungry, uncontrolled ghouls, rats, and most of all, the living. These from the buried villages, servants of a man named Farod, often descend into the vaults of the dead nations, disturbing the silent ones. I know not why, nor do I care. My only concern is that we stop their foul laboring. That's all I wish to know. It's a very poignant, remark. see. Nothing here. A doubtful skeleton. No meat. A few called. Greetings. Makes no response. Perry lost in thought. I said greetings. Looks up, seeing you, and sighs a small puff of dust. I have much on my mind and would prefer to be left alone. Is there something I could help with? No, I have a difficult decision to make, 'tis all. Oh, what decision is that?
Updated my journal.
To continue my life here or die, to finally pass into the true death I've been told of. Well, let's see here. True death. Complete absence of passion. The true death is a true life beyond the shadow of existence. It said we must reach this place to free ourselves. Well, this would be a good way to get Suego distracted. He's already kind of a skeleton, so I think it might be time for you to release your hold on life. I shall take thy words into consideration. Now I ask thee to leave me to my thoughts. Farewell. Hey, Suego. You said you were looking to make some converts. We meet again. I met a skeleton in one of the hallways here that seems to be on the brink of seeking the true death. Oh, I'll go speak with him now. Farewell. Oh no, we'll just stand right here. Everything will be A-okay.
I don't trust the Gith. I say we leave him behind.
Pry it open. Sir, the Suego's not coming around. You pry open the small panel and peer inside. Some sort of book or journal here. Pull it out. Read it. Book proves to be Suego's journal. The details of him being attacked by a were-rat, his eventual regression to lycanthropy, and his flight from the mortuary after unwittingly slaying and devouring a friend. Looking for a hiding place, he came upon the Warren of Thoughts and agreed to serve many as one. Hive mind of the cranium rats gathered there. He is now here in the Dead Nation in order to spy on the undead for many as one, who hopes to one day control this part for the catacombs.
Updated my journal.
Aww. So, not all missionary work, eh? Let's, add a new save and then be like, hey, we meet again. I was in your chamber and saw your journal. Let's see here. Let's see. When confronted about his nature, Suego immediately turns into a rat and attacks. Killing him grants some coppers and Suego's skull, which will be useful later. News of his faith can be relayed to Hagrim and Emmerich for further rewards. The information can be alternatively relayed to many as one to gain access to memories and experience to travel to the Warren. Okay. So, in any case, I was in your chamber. Saw your journal.
Updated my journal.
I see. He suddenly begins a startling transformation. What the?
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
What's up?
In Weapons not doing.
Mike's not working on this thing.
Spell got disrupted. Weapons not doing.
Not working on this thing.
Copper Eager.
Hey.
Use. Oh. Which become a magical weapon. Okay. Well, that certainly is helpful. Alright. So, when do we come back? Well, I guess so much for the missionary work. Have a good one, folks.